Hi, it's Daniel here, and it is 23 degrees right now in my part of Japan. So the sun cream is on and the sunglasses are also on because it is quite warm. But I want to take this opportunity to kind of start talking about tour guiding in Japan, and yeah, just share a wee bit about that. So I'll just get stuck in. I worked and lived here back in 2017, English language teacher, didn't really enjoy that. So this time around I wanted to try something different. So yeah, applied for an available post at a tour guiding company, and really from that point on I have been taking part in training. So that training kind of takes the form of shadowing a full-time member for the entire duration of a tour, and that member then takes you around the tour, like, you know, all the key spots that they go to, and it's up to me to take notes, recordings, audio recordings, and then at the end of the day kind of compile all that information together and then study it. So that is basically what I've been doing, and so far I have done 2 tours, as in trained to do 2 tours. So one is the Kanazawa tour, and I'm able to do that independently, which is great because it's just a wee bit of freedom to add a few things in. And of course it's nice being independent and not having, like, you know, a supervisor kind of, you know, just observing everything you do. So to become independent doing a tour, you have to basically shadow someone, a full-time member, twice, and then the third time they are then watching how you do it, and they kind of then make a decision of, okay, is this person actually ready to do the tour independently? And fortunately for the first tour, the Kanazawa tour, that route, I was able to pass it on the first go. So that means I'm getting booked in for various Kanazawa tours. And then, yeah, that's when you have the freedom to kind of add things in as well. But of course hit all of the main spots that you're supposed to go to. You can add stuff in along that general route that you're given. So yeah, I like to kind of do that because there's a few unique experiences I have along the route, such as where I got married, and yeah, even just being able to, oh, the wind's starting to blow up, nice hairstyle. Even, yeah, going to a geisha, or as they call them in Kanazawa, a geiko experience. So I was able to do that last spring, so I can kind of add that aspect into the tour and, you know, talk more about that. So yeah, right now I'm being trained to do the Ishikawa tour, and I've been part of it on one occasion, and it's tough. There's a lot going on in it. There's 3 key spots to stop at, but it is nice and it is different. A lot of it is kind of spent on a bus. So far, yeah, I guess I prefer the Kanazawa one because there's a lot more walking about. But yeah, I do another training session on, actually I think is this coming Saturday for the Ishikawa tour. Do another training session, and then I am shadowed the day after. So I have really a lot to study this week to be prepared for that tour. I think I can do it. It's just a lot of studying, so it isn't just kind of getting the time for that. Anyway, so that's kind of how you get trained up for a tour route and the steps that you kind of go through. Of course, I'm given like a bit of an information pack that contains the route itself for me to kind of like memorize the times that we're supposed to be at certain locations, but there is like a wee bit of flexibility. It's not very, like, it's not rigid, like, you know, you have to be at a certain spot for that time. Absolutely, you know, there's that wee bit of flexibility because things do happen on a tour where, you know, you do have to have that wee bit of flexibility, like maybe a guest, you know, is finishing off their lunch, things like that. So yeah, as for the type of people that book the tours, it's been great because I'm getting to talk with a lot of people from all over the world, such as Australia, America, even people from the UK, Switzerland. It's been a lot of fun. So it has, getting to, I guess, learn about these individuals and their walks of life. So yeah, the people so far have been very fun to get to know. And it kind of becomes a point of where it feels like you're not working. Of course you're working, but you're getting to know these people and they're quite friendly. So it feels like you're showing friends around the city or the tour route, and that's quite nice. So it is, I haven't experienced a job quite like that before, where I am just I'm not actually feeling the stress. Are there problems? Oh, a couple of birds. Yep, flying away there. there are occasions, you know, where there's challenges. Like for example, one person on the tour actually ended up losing their passport. So that meant putting on a problem-solving cap. So it did, and kind of retracing steps and phoning local companies to find out, you know, what's the passport there. The situation got resolved, thankfully, so it did. But things like that do happen, but you just kind of have to approach it with a bit of a cool head. Another thing really about doing the tour guiding is, for the Kanazawa tour in particular, I actually do about 22,000 steps, and I posted about that on YouTube a while ago. It was just a screenshot showing my step counter. So yeah, 22,000 steps, and that was roughly 750 odd calories that were burnt. So it is a good way to keep fit, and I'm really enjoying that aspect of it, because I really do love walking and talking, as well as getting to know new people. So there are perks like that. Speaking of perks, the company will also pay for my lunch as long as it is less than 1,500 yen, and you'd be surprised how many good lunches you can get for less than 1,500 yen. There's been a really good tonkatsu place that I've discovered as well nearby along the Kanazawa route, and yeah, it's kind of become a go-to spot for me. So it is nice having lunches paid for. Also get transport reimbursed back into my account too. So another perk, my travel to and from work is paid for. So yeah, there are perks to it. At the moment I am part-time, so that kind of does mean that I do have to pay for my own pension and national insurance. That was something I covered in a previous video. So for anyone curious about bills in Japan and the like, that is the video to go to. I'll probably add that as like a wee marker just for easy access on this video. So there are going to be a lot of tours that I'll be trained up to do. Actually at the end of end of April, start of May, I'm going to be learning how to do what's called the Tateyama tour, or is it Takayama? One or the other. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. So over time I will be trained up to do more tours, which also will bring more opportunities for me to earn money, which is nice, because that's why we work. We work to earn money. So I am looking forward to being trained to do more tours. It's just getting a wee bit windy, but still warm. Overall, yes, I am really enjoying the job. It is a learning curve, but it is nice. All the previous jobs I've worked have all required me being inside teaching. They've all required me doing a lot of unpaid extra work. So they have, such as reports, IEPs, lesson planning. So I don't miss that. Of course though, I am having to study up for the tours, but it's all stuff that I'm interested in, so that helps too. It is a bit of extra work, and I would kind of get, like, you know, headaches and migraines from eye strain. So I wear a lot of those blue light lens glasses, which I do recommend because they do really help. So if anyone has migraines or the likes of that, or susceptible to getting them, definitely look into blue light lens glasses. Yeah, so there's a lot of work to do in the background, but it's totally worth it. I'm enjoying it, and I'm looking forward to just really seeing where it goes. I've only just started, and yeah, it is an exciting opportunity because it's allowing me to actually get to see parts of Japan as well that I haven't necessarily been to, parts that a lot of people would actually spend a decent amount of money actually trying to get to. So I am enjoying that. It's a good way to get seeing the country, and it totally beats being an English language teacher. So if you're considering coming to Japan to live and to work, maybe look into tour guiding. It is different. So it does require you to be, you know, somewhat fit, and you do have to be, you know, knowledgeable and a people's person too. So it is an option, and I totally recommend looking into it. So yeah, I'll end the video here. Hopefully that kind of gives you an idea of what it's like to be a tour guide in Japan. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to type below in the comment section. I'll do my best to answer. So yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe as well for more content like this. I try to do a main video every Saturday. It is tough, so it is getting the time to do it, but I'm trying to stick to that rule. So yeah, thanks for watching, and take it easy.